they did some experiments, and what they did was, the person being studied would come in, they would sit down, they would hand them a big stack of papers and say, your job is to go through and circle every word that you find in the little mix of words. You circle the words, hand that to the scientist, and for every one that you circle, for every one you get right, we're going to give you some money, a little bit of money. So people would go in and they would have the stack, and they've got a time limit. They would work through it and hand it, and then they would reward them based on what they completed. So there were 3 different groups. The first group, they filled it out, they handed it to the instructor, he picked it up, he looked at it, and he went, and then set it down. The second group, they filled it out, they handed it to the instructor, she looked at it, she just picked it up and set it on a stack. The third group, they filled it out, they handed it to the instructor, she didn't even look at it, he didn't even look at it, they just took that paper, they had a shredder right next to their desk, okay, and they just went, thank you, and just shredded it. Now, they're getting paid on their performance for how many they complete. The reality is, which of those groups had the opportunity to make the most amount of money? The shred group, because all they got to do is take a piece of paper. They're not even checking their work. They just got to take it and go, shoot, here you go, shred. Guess who stayed in the study the least amount of time? The shred group. Why? Because there's something deep within us that we want work to be meaningful.